would kill us all.
Not if a god of Egypt went before us. You could make one for us, Aaron.
No.
Aaron knows the art of the temple.
I will not.
But we can't remain. Stay
He
here.
will not. He would rather see our flesh rot in the wilderness. You will make a god for us. A god of gold. A golden calf. Korah shall be the high priest. Bring baskets, buckets, jewels, anything you have. Break off your earrings. Here, your bracelets, your necklaces. We will make it to the golden calf. The golden spoils we took from Egypt. There,
From the burning bush, O Lord, you charged me to bring the people to this holy mountain, to behold your glory and receive your law. What have I left undone?
And they overlaid the image with pure gold, and Aaron fashioned it and smoothed it with the hammer, ready to be graven by cunning art and man's device. And he fastened it with nails, that it should not move. And he that smote the anvil did beat the molten gold into thin plates, for they had gathered their treasure into the midst of the furnace, and did blow the fire upon it to melt it. And they adorned themselves in rich apparel and costly array, with veils of blue and purple and scarlet, and fine twined linen wrought in Egypt. And the women tread grapes from Midian into new wine.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor thy father and thy mother. Thou shalt not kill.
And the people sinned a great sin, for they had made them a god of gold. And they bore him upon their shoulders, and rejoiced, saying, This be our God, O Israel.
Are you mourners of Moses afraid to face the new god of gold?
They were as children who had lost their faith. They were perverse and crooked, and rebellious against God. They did eat the bread of wickedness, and drank the wine of violence. And they did evil in the eyes of the Lord. And the people cried, The graven image hath brought us joy. And they worshipped the golden calf, and sacrificed unto it.
Here is your sacrifice. Make way!
commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet anything that is thy neighbor.
Written with the finger of God.
Go, get thee down, for thy people have corrupted themselves.
And the people rose up to play, and did eat and drink. They were as the children of fools, and cast off their clothes. The wicked were like a troubled sea, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. They sank from evil to evil, and were viler than the earth. And there was rioting and drunkenness, for they had become servants of sin. And there was manifest all manner of ungodliness and works of the flesh, even adultery and lasciviousness, uncleanness, idolatry and rioting, vanity and wrath. And they were filled with iniquity and vile affections. And Aaron knew that he had brought them to shame.
Abiram, Korah, bind the sacrifice with cords, even unto the horns of the altar.
The light of God shines from you, Moses.
Do not kneel to me, Joshua.
These tablets of stone.
The writing of God. His 10 Commandments.
There is a noise of war in the camp.
It is not the noise of war. It is the noise of song and revelry.
Joshua!
Woe unto thee, O Israel! You have sinned a great sin in the sight of God. You are not worthy to receive these 10 Commandments.
Aaron!
We're gathered against you, Moses. You take too much upon yourself. We will not live